welcome to my channel. I am doing another layout for paper issues. So if you want to purchase something from the store, you can use my code Rachel20 to get 20% off. So the challenge that I am participating in today is called something like what am I looking at or whatever, something like that. So basically the challenge is to scrap a picture of something you're binge watching, something you're reading. So I took a picture of the books. Well, I do this every year. I take a picture of some or most of the books that I have read in the year. So this was for 2017. These are most of them. And so I also do you can go to my blog if you want to see more about my book stuff, but I love to read. My sister-in-law is a librarian too, so reading is in our family. Okay, yeah, so as you can see, I'm scrapping a picture of the books, and at the time, which is March right now, I work really ahead of time. This post is going up in May. I just today got the new Paige Evans Pick Me Up collection, which is super exciting. So I'm using that today and just digging straight into it. And I kind of understand now when people say, when people get new kits and stuff, they're like, I don't know where to start. There's so much stuff. It's so overwhelming. And I never used to get that way, but I get it now. When you get a ton of stuff and you just don't know where to start, especially if you don't have an idea or a direction you're going in, which I did not today. But I did know that I wanted to try something with pattern paper and with layers, and I wasn't sure where I was going to go with that. But I've been seeing trends like that lately. So I found this gorgeous light pink paper that almost looks like a library card kind of thing. So I thought that couldn't have been more perfect. Am I right? So that's my first layer, and I just kind of layered it on top of the page in a wonky way. I love that floral paper. It's one of my favorite kind of florals that Paige Evans has done. So I put that on top, and then also I needed something to kind of just calm it all down, something with a white background, something a little simple. So I put that circle pattern on top as well, and it has some shine to it, some what's the word? I can't think of the word I'm looking for, but you know what I mean. Some foiling. There we go. Yeah, and I didn't really know where else I was going with this. I found a few pieces in my stash, in my Paige Evans stash, that are about books. And so I was like, well, I have to use it for this layout, and I only end up using one of the things, which is fine. You'll see that. And I couldn't figure out my layers. Nothing felt like it was working for me. So I started picking apart some pieces from the paper pad, picking things out to layer, cutting it up, and I didn't like that. I don't know if it was the picture, because in the picture there are a bunch of books, and it's all very rectangle-y. I don't know if there were just too many straight edges with the background too. So they started doing the rips in the paper to kind of, soften things up. It just felt like there were just so many straight lines. So that helped me a lot. And I've just put some of the main colors, picked some papers that are the main colors that I used, and just kind of adding layers together from different, the journaling cards and the ephemera pack. I just kind of put all together, and my other Paige Evans stuff. I stapled that all together, and so I could move it all as one piece. And I put foam behind the photo. I'm not sure if I said that already. And I have a few books from the Turn the Page collection, so I was hoping to use at least one of those. But yeah, so I think I do end up using one, but this page goes through quite a few turns. I was really counting on using that word happiness. It's a chipboard. I don't end up using it though, but I think it stays there for a little while. I put this together and I think that's where it's going to go, but then I change things up. I have the 12 by 12 paper pad from this collection, the sticker sheet, the chipboard, the puffy stickers, the ephemera pack, and the journaling cards or whatever it's called. So I have quite a bit of stuff. So it was a lot of things to go through. And then also I also keep all my other Paige Evans stuff with the collection. So there was a lot going on. So I thought, let's move on to a different part. I don't really know where this is going. So I knew I wanted something near the top or bottom, something else to draw your eye to. I didn't want it just to be the photo because 12 by 12 layouts can kind of feel a little overwhelming for me. I like doing the 8.5 by 11. I like the smaller space, the smaller picture. So to do this big 12 by 12 was like, wow. But I think I make it work. But I'm trying all different things. It doesn't change a lot, but it changes often. That doesn't make sense. It doesn't change like drastically, but I do take things off here and there quite a bit. And then, oh yes, and I also have the letter stickers, those like chipboard letter stickers. And so I thought I'll write on the top of that like paper that looks like from a notebook or something, which made sense. And so I do that. And that stays. That stays till the end. I wrote 2017 reading. And that was good. I like that. That made sense. The colors match because it's from the same collection. It fits perfectly. Couldn't have fit better. Yeah, that I felt very good about that move. And then the book fit perfectly up there too, which I was like, at this point, I was like, okay, yes, it's falling into place now. But it still felt very empty. Even though there was pattern paper there was just, wow, there was a lot of empty space that I didn't know how to work with. So I stick the picture down because I at least want to get moving on this. And I found this circle chipboard because like I said earlier, it felt like there were a lot of straight lines. So I cut that in half. I put it in 2 different spots. So they're more circular elements because I've got the doily, but that's pretty much it. And then I'm going through the phrase stickers and one that says, and I quote. So that was perfect. And then this says, I can't quite see what it says. Maybe you can, but some kind of quote. So I thought that was perfect because reading and quotes and whatever. And then I'm going to add some of the flowers, which match the paper. And then that kind of felt like more circular elements. This is the Heidi Swap Color Shine in Navy. I thought maybe if I put that all over the page that it might help with that emptiness fear that I was feeling. And it did help a little bit. It didn't cure it, but it helped. I usually only splatter it within my clusters, but this, I just went a little crazy and I liked it. Those gold leaves, I felt really put things together too. I don't know how, but somehow it just felt really right. And then I just started pulling different little elements, and this collection has so many tiny elements, and I love it. Because there are some collections out there where it's just giant things. But this has so many little things, little hearts, little flowers, everything. I love it. Little phrases. And those really complete layouts, I find. So I'm really happy about that. I'm going to use this collection also to make a little traveler's notebook. So you can be on the lookout for that, about my health journey, just about, my one little word for the year is health. So maybe it's already up actually now that I think about it. So here's my layout. Sorry, I'm rambling now. That traveler's notebook is probably out because I just remembered this is going up in May. And that's 2 months from now. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this layout. Thanks for watching and have a great day. Bye.